PlayStation Vita delivers amazing visuals on its 5-inch 960 by 544 resolution OLED touchscreen, and comes with both Wi-Fi and 3G connectivity options. Vita is also powered by an ARM Cortex-A9 processor and sports an SGX 543 MP4 Plus GPU. Additionally, it also has a front and a rear camera, built-in stereo speakers and a built-in microphone. At the back, it features a capacitive type multi-touchpad for better controls. In terms of sensors, it has 6-axis motion sensing system along with a 3-axis electronic compass. Up front, you'll get the regular PlayStation controls along with dual analog sticks. PlayStation Vita comes out at a price tag of Rs 19,000 for the Wi-Fi variant and Rs 25,000 for the Wi-Fi and 3G option.
Yep, those are the specs of the PS Vita and it seems fully loaded. So Sagar, first things first, let's start with design. Obviously, it looks a bit similar to the PSP. They've gone with the same design a bit. The form factor has changed, become lighter. So versus the earlier PSP, is this better now in terms of design?
Well, in terms of design, it looks like a premium product. Obviously, the PSP in its older generation had started looking quite good, but this looks excellent. You've got this nice black finish, which is shiny. You've got, chrome touches all throughout. In terms of the button layout, it's awesome. You've got your volume rockers, a couple of proprietary format jacks. The only jack which is there, which is not proprietary, is the headphone jack. Rest of the things, you have to buy PlayStation only. In terms of the button layout, it's very nice. I really like the 2 analog sticks. They're perfect for, accurate gaming. Overall design, it gives you a very expensive feel to it. Obviously, we'll get to the price, which is very expensive. But yes, this gadget looks super expensive.
Yep, design seems very good. It's following the same style sheet as the PSP. Well, Sagar, all that new design is good, but does that actually help in the gaming functionality?
So, well, I think in terms of overall design, it's pretty good. It's comfortable to game on. But in terms of just this one grip factor, I thought it was very, very small. So there's no possible permutation combination that I can hold it steady. And it's very, very slippery. So well,
I can vouch for that too. And my fingers actually thinner than Sagar's and even I couldn't hold it straight. So out of 5 stars, Sagar, how much are we giving the new Sony PS Vita on design?
So in terms of design, I think it looks great. All of those points are still there. So well, I would have given it a 5-star rating, but 1 star dropped only for the
slippage.
So I would say 4 stars for design.
The Sony PS Vita gets 4 stars for its design. 1 point gets off purely because of slippage. Alright, so design is out of the way. Let's get to what we've all been waiting for, hardware on the device, because let's face it, there's some pretty good things packed in that little powerhouse. So let's start with hardware. Hardware good enough for it to be called, let's say, on par. Will people buy this over the PS3 now? Because the hardware is pretty good.
No, see, it can never compete with the PS3. But, well, this is pretty loaded. And basically, this is a next-generation portable. So what this console does is, this handheld console does is, it lets you play high-definition content and carry it around everywhere. Up till now, this has not been done. So in terms of specs, this just blows everything, all the competition away to smithereens. This is just awesome. Even the touchscreen is superb. I mean, I would say specs-wise, loaded.
Well, if you're looking for HD fun, then there's enough hardware to guarantee all of that. So on hardware, Sagar, I'm guessing 5 stars. We're not even going to debate on this.
Let's not debate about this one.
Alright, so on design, it gets 4 stars, but on hardware, this gets full 5 stars on it. Yes. Well, the PS Vita right now is a successor to the PSP also because of one very big reason. The PSP did not have touchscreens on it. This has not 1 but 2. So let's now talk about touchscreen capabilities because the front touchscreen, when I played with it, worked pretty good. I had a little bit of issue with the back panel though.
So now there's a lot of functionality put into it. So you've got your 6-axis, you've got a touchscreen, you've got a back panel which you can touch and hold. So it has got all of these functions. You need to go through the training which takes close to 5 minutes. But after that, in the game, the uses are very, very good. So basically your front touchscreen, like a complicated game like Uncharted, I would have never ever imagined to play it with a touchscreen. But in this, all you need to do is just glide your finger across basically an obstacle, and Drake sort of follows that line and climbs through. Even when he's climbing, the ropes, it's awesome. All he needs to do is just flick it up. So actually, in gaming, the best part is the more inputs you throw, the better it becomes.
Which begs me to ask the next question. Front touchscreen, yes, we all know that works good. But what about the back panel? Because the device by itself is a little bit slippery. Is the back panel slippery and a little difficult to use?
Yes, the back panel is a bit slippery. Right now, the content which is available on the gadget is not something which is really boosting the way you use the back panel. Obviously, I would like to see more content which is coming out with the back panel integrated, and that would be more interesting.
So I think we've dissected the touchscreen, pretty much the front and the back panel. So Sagar, out of 5, how much are we giving the touchscreen?
So well, I think the touch experience is really mind-blowing. As in, like, I was very, very surprised for a gaming gadget to have such a good touch experience. So for that, I would again give it 5 stars. But the back panel has not been used to its truest potential up till now. We would want to see more. So it's not a full 5-star. I would take half a star away and make it 4.5 stars.
Well, just because of that back panel, we're taking away half a star from the touchscreen capability, but the front touchscreen works perfectly fine. So the touchscreen functionality gets 4.5 stars on the PS Vita. But yes, this one also has a fantastic, well, I don't think so very much. Sagar is still in the opinion that it is a good user interface. How much does the user interface fare on it? Because I am in love with the PlayStation interface. That was the same on the PlayStation Portable. So, it was sort of a homely feeling when you finish playing on your PS3, you go to your PlayStation Portable, and that was one slick looking thing. When I played this Super Mario, I mean, come on.
First, to answer your question, does it look childish? Yes, it looks childish. But I think that's what they're trying to push for. Obviously, it does lack the slickness of the old PlayStation, which was, nice lines in terms of the design. It was really, really predictable. And the best part about this gadget is that they do not allow you to use any of the other controls which are on the gadget, apart from just touch, to sort of interact with any of the menus. So you're only using touch. So that is very, very good. But in terms of the look and feel of the UI, I like it. It's for a child. It's very, it's very game-like. But right now we are used to far more slicker things with Android, iOS. I would have expected something which looked that hot.
So purely on the user interface, me and Sagar are not very happy on it. But Sagar's opinion, because he's the gamer, matters the most. So how many stars are you rating us on purely the user interface?
Okay, a lot of PS Vita fans are going to kill me for this, but 3 stars for me.
Yikes, that's just 3 stars. And well, I kind of agree with him on it, because that interface had so much potential and it could have looked much, much slicker. But UI's done, hardware's done, design's done. What we actually want to know is how is the PS Vita for gaming. Well, you told us a lot about Uncharted and the way it gets played, and you said HD content, all of that is good. But do you think this is a device that is going to get the gamers interested first of all? The other people are separate, but is it going to get the gaming community interested?
See, basically the first point which I have to make is the fact that this will get gamers really, really excited, because we haven't played this kind of content on a handheld. In terms of, now with the touch experience, it does give a lot of other games to also fly into PlayStation sort of universe. So like your touch games like Angry Birds and things like those, which were very tough to sort of play if you were just playing it on a non-touch device. So in this case, you can do all of that. So that is a big upgrade. If you're a hardcore gamer like me who competes online with people, I can, really be confident that my PS Vita is going to deliver and I can really do those precise moves. So it's very good on those levels. Now, but I haven't played a proper shooter on it, because that's where you require maximum accuracy. But if I could play a real shooter, which is not out yet, that would be fun.
So in terms of the games that are currently available, which game maximizes the full potential of the PS Vita?
It has to be Uncharted. It has to be Uncharted. That's the best looking game out there. It looks beautiful.
Alright, so the PS Vita on gaming, we're going to rate it how many stars, Sagar? I'm guessing 5?
Well, not 5, because as I said, I haven't played a proper shooter on this. When I play that, I haven't played FIFA, where, those small movements are need to be very, very precise. So till then, 4.5, I will change my verdict when I play a game which is that lean.
And that's not bad at all. 4.5 stars is what the PS Vita gets on purely its gaming functionality. But yes, you're going to look at the device and think that yes, you're obviously going to use it for gaming, but there's a lot of other stuff built in it too. There's a camera, there's a music player, you have access to store, there's also some other apps built in. Yes, many people are going to ask this question, and me and Sagar were thinking about this when we were playing with the PlayStation Vita, is that it does everything that a tablet does. Right. It's got a touch screen. It's got internet browsing in it. It does Wi-Fi. It does 3G. Do you think this is going to be, a versus tablet thing?
No, I don't think this is going to be a versus tablet thing, and sort of Radhika also agrees with me on this one, because well, this is not meant to be a tablet. This is meant to be a gaming console, a portable gaming console. But yes, because it's next gen, because it has a lot of new features in it, it can be a stand-in tablet.
Well, a stand-in tablet is what we're calling the PS Vita. So on multimedia, let's say about 3.5 is good enough?
Multimedia 3.5 is good enough.
Alright, so on multimedia, the PS Vita scores 3.5 stars. And now let's get to the most important thing, the price. The PS Vita is available for 19,990, 20,000 rupees for the Wi-Fi version and about 24,450 or 25,000 rupees for the Wi-Fi plus 3G version. Now it's interesting to know that the PS3 is available for about 5,000 to 6,000 rupees cheaper. I'm not the one giving the verdict here. Sagar is. You have the facts straight with you. Expensive or not?
Well, it is expensive. I would suggest that, if you are somebody who really needs to go and get the latest gadget out there, like people like to go and buy the latest iPhone out there, well, please go ahead, buy it. But obviously, if you were a planned buyer, then obviously wait for the real content to come on board, wait for a lot of games to come, and then you can play with it.
So you're saying this is just for the hardcore gamer. Casual gamers are not going to be interested purely because of the price? They would rather start with a PS3 now.
If you are interested in playing real games which are produced very well, which you need to practice your accuracy, I mean there are lots of gaming tournaments, you want to prove your worth, then this is the kind of gadget which you will be going in for. Otherwise, just for touch gaming, just for casual gaming, you've got your PC, you've got your iPads, you've got your touchscreen phones, which pretty much nowadays do everything.
Also, Sagar, it's very well worthy to note that Flipkart has started selling the games for the PS Vita online, and they are expensive too. They're almost 2,100 bucks for a single PS Vita game. That's in the same range as the PS3 games. So overall, if you buy a game that costs 2,100, then also buy the console for 20,000 bucks. It's a very expensive deal then too.
This is the price which you'll pay if you want to show off this gadget and say that, hey, I have the PlayStation Vita. And obviously on the store you can go and buy the old PlayStation portable games and sort of it is backward compatible. So that's also very good about it. But I'm saying, yes, you are paying premium, but if you want a game in your hand which is awesome and it's the latest technology, this is completely worth it.
Alright, they think we've swooned enough over the PS Vita. We've said excellent, good, great. All the nice adjectives have been used. You know all our star ratings across all parameters. You also know the price. 20,000 rupees for the Wi-Fi version and about 25,000 rupees for the Wi-Fi plus 3G version. Now for the final verdict, yes, we've said it's for the casual gamers. Let's give it a star rating now.
Well, I would say in terms of star rating, as a gamer, I would have given it 4.5. But well, this platform is yet to prove itself. It can go up till 5. Maybe 1 year down the line, we can do a review and we can say, this was a 5-star gadget. But right now, it's still yet to prove its potential. I would give it a 4, which is still a very good rating.
Yep, 4-star rating is what the PS Vita gets. It's a good gadget, we're not denying that at all. But it has just so much potential that we want to wait and see where this device can go further on.